Blessings, blessings, blessing. Minds up. This is your girl, Takiyah, and I want to thank you for tuning in with me, taking time to get all into my beautiful mind. Now, today is a day of enlightenment, empowerment, and actual power fire, because what I do is activate the fire that's already operating in you and just bringing to the light the tips and tools that you need to step into your greatness, because you are great, but you knew that already, right? Okay, so let me just turn this down a little bit so you guys can hear me okay and it's not too loud and all that other wonderful stuff. And it's just always wonderful to be able to connect to my brothers and sisters. So let me tell you a little bit about me. If you don't know who I am, my name is Takiyah Diamond. I am the founder and CEO of a very positive, powerful, and purposeful movement and foundation called Minds Up. Now, Minds Up is a company that actually consists of high thinkers and change agents who all come together to actually guide and lead others to bringing out the bigger leader that's already in them. Now, me personally, as a transformation and mindset life coach, I'm also a personal development author, speaker, and trainer. And my expertise is actually helping you to heal your inner world so that you can shift and modify what you see happening in your outer world, because that's what it's about. And a lot of times most people don't even know that it's an inside job. But since I know, I'm putting you on to some really, really, really great information today. So today's topic from my beautiful mind that I'm going to share with you guys today is going to be about paying attention to your momentum. So you probably wonder, like, what do I mean by paying attention to your momentum? As you guys know, I focus strictly on the brain, how the mind works, how your words work, how energy works, how everything works together to actually display to you and manifest the life that you actually see before you today. So if you are not really the happiest camper with the life that you are living today, it's more than likely, unconsciously, you have created this. And how did you create this? You have created this based on the thoughts that you've been thinking, based on the feelings that you've been feeling, and just based on the programs that have been placed inside your mind that actually limit, sabotage, and shrink your success. So that's what I do, is I actually help people shift and change all of that, because it doesn't have to be that way. But if you don't know what you don't know, then how can you change? So I took it upon myself to step into my power to give you back your power. So let's talk about this 17 seconds, because I know that's what you're all here for, to really, really understand what is it that I'm talking about when we talk about the whole 17 seconds and how this whole thing works. So first of all, let me just say that you are only 17 seconds away from your true desires. Yes, you're only 17 seconds away. And let me tell you why. If you can hold a thought, for a simple thought, for just 17 seconds without contradicting it, another thought just like it will attach itself to it. Another thought of the same shape, the same size, the same high energetic vibration, the same tone, by law of attraction. Another thought just like it will come to it. So I hope you guys got that. 17 seconds is all you need to get started, to step into the creation process in order for you to actually manifest what you desire. Anything over 17 seconds begins your co-creation of that which you desire. So I want you to think about how often we think about something bad that might be happening in our life. Maybe before we went out, we had an argument with our mate, or your boyfriend, or your mother, or family member, or your friend, whoever. You had an argument. So now, as you step out and you get ready to go to work or go ahead and start your day, you're thinking about this argument. You're going an instant recording that's recording all of these memories and replaying to you every single thing that was said in the midst of that argument. So maybe the person told you that you were selfish, or maybe the person told you that you're a liar, or maybe the person said all of these terrible things to make you feel terrible. So now, because you're thinking about that argument, and I'm pretty confident that that argument went on longer than 17 seconds, you are replaying and recreating that circumstance to show up in your life again. So maybe it won't be the same argument, but by the time you get to work, somebody else rubs you the wrong way. And because this is the energetic vibration that you emanated out, what ends up happening is you begin to attract people, places, and things that make you feel the same way. So I don't want to get too much off the topic, because I really want you to understand the whole concept of the 17 seconds, right? So at precisely 17 seconds, at the 17-second point, those two thoughts, like after you reach the first 17 seconds, let's just say it's a good thought. Let's say your boss called you and told you that you're going to get a raise and that they're giving you a promotion. They called and told you that. So as you were getting dressed for work, and they told you when you get to work that, you know, you guys are going to have a meeting, you're going to talk about it. Or maybe you just found out that your video is now going to play live on BET. Whatever it is that your dream is, I want you to think of something that you really, really, really want to achieve. Maybe you want your book to be a bestseller, or maybe you want your movie to be a #1 box office seller, whatever it is. So I want you to picture that in your mind. And I want you to hold that thought for 17 seconds of what it felt like when your boss called you and told you, hey, I just wanted to let you know that when you come in this morning, we're going to have a meeting. We decided to give you a promotion, and you're actually going to get a $5,000 raise in addition to the salary that you already make per year. You are going to feel good. You are going to walk out that door and you want to feel so fulfilled. Now, what happens is as you're walking out that door and you're on your way to work, you're thinking about all of the things that you're going to do to make this new position like the best position ever. You're creating different things that you can do to help people in the office. You're thinking of things that you can contribute to make the workspace a better place. Like whatever it is, you're thinking of all these additional positive things that is now creating a momentum, that's attached to the original situation that happened, that you got the good news, that you received a promotion and a raise, right? So now that you're thinking about all of those good things, another 17 seconds gives you 34 seconds of this big coalesce that are attaching itself to each other. And so what happens is the energy at that point is expended. Okay, so it goes out. And so you're sending out this really wide energy and this really wide vibration. And it's like a combustion point where it's just exploding, because now you feel so good that now you're attracting greater things to you. So maybe when you get to work, not only did you have the meeting and they told you about your new position, but when you get to your desk, maybe one of your coworkers has brought you your favorite breakfast sandwich. You weren't really expecting that, but they bought it for you. And then maybe by the time lunch comes, one of your friends knows that you like Bath and Body Works, or I don't know, whatever it might be, and somebody brings you a gift basket. But what ends up happening is because you're vibrating and you're manifesting this good energy and you're keeping up the momentum of this good vibration, more than 17 seconds, you end up attracting more things to come to you that make you feel the exact same way, which that is the purpose of co-creation, so that you feel good. That is the intention of co-creation, is that you feel good. So when we choose thoughts and we allow that 17 seconds to connect us to something that doesn't feel so good, unfortunately, we are creating more situations to come to us that make us feel like crap. By the time if it's the opposite way, by the time you get to work, somebody's rolling their eyes at you when you get there, or maybe your boss says, you're late again today. I have to write you up. You understand what I'm saying? So it's so important that you maintain a positive mindset and stop worrying about what it looks like and focus on what you want to see take place. So if you utilize the first 17 seconds when visualizing and using creative visualization, and you're trying to co-create and manifest something that you want to take place in your life, you have to create something that makes you feel good, because honestly, guys, that is the key. And at that moment of the 17 seconds, the two thoughts that were the same, they become one bigger, one evolved, and one faster vibrating thought. And that is the key to get them the momentum going, so that you can start vibrating faster and you can start manifesting faster. Okay. So now if you can stay focused on this particular subject, this promotion, or this, I don't know, maybe a surprise, unexpected check that came in the mail for you. See, you create your reality, guys. This is what I really, 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 really need you to know. You create your reality. So you create your reality, even though you see whatever else going on outside of you. You cannot control what's already going on, but you are in control of how you perceive it, or how you respond or react to what it is that you see. Okay? And that is the ultimate key, is understanding that whatever appears to be just is, it just is. But whatever it is that you want to see, one thing you have to understand is that the way that the mind works is in pictures, right? So when you are picturing, feeling, and experiencing in your mind whatever it is that you are experiencing or co-creating at that time, there's a delay of it actually showing up in the present tense. So as it's happening in your mind, it's creating itself to play out before your eyes. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing that I need you to get. I need you to get that it happens first here, and then you see it out there. So it's just like, for example, with what is his name? Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey said he wrote himself a check, and he knew that he was going to be a famous actor. He had already set it in his mind. He would go up into the hills, and he would, sit in Beverly Hills in his car and just imagine that this is where he lived, that this money was already in his bank account, and all of these different things that he was in the process of manifesting. And he did it every single day. He did it every single day because he understood the law of attraction is like attracts like. So the law of vibration, also the same thing. Whatever it is, whatever energy that you are vibrating, whatever energy that you are sending out, by law, it comes back to you. This is quantum physics, guys. This has nothing to do with anything else, no type of religious beliefs or anything like that. This is just pure science. It is what it is. It is universal law. It is the way that God created it and made it work. Bottom line, right? So with that being said, it's important that we pay attention to the thoughts that we are thinking, and especially pay attention to how long we are pondering on the thoughts. So let's just say that you have a thought for about, I don't know, maybe something comes in your head and maybe you think about it for about maybe 9 to 10 seconds. It hasn't really totally created a momentum yet in order for it to actually surface in your reality. It basically was just a memory or a picture that was depicted, that showed up in the movie screen of your mind, right? And then you let it go and you let it go. You didn't hold on to it. You don't hold on to it. You just keep it moving. But after 17 seconds and you go into 34 seconds, and then after you go into 34 seconds, you hit 51 seconds. And if you're consistently focusing on that which it is that you want to see, it will manifest itself, guys, without a shadow of a doubt. It has to. It is law. So I just want to make sure that you do understand that. Now, I want to bring this into actual physical thing for you to understand as well, right? So if I do a physical comparison of the 17 seconds of pure thought, 17 seconds, this is going to blow your mind. 17 seconds of pure thought is equivalent to 2,000 action hours. Yep. 17 seconds of pure thought is equivalent to 2,000 hours of action. So think about this. If you're working a regular 40-hour-a-week job, right? That's just about what you work in an entire year. About 2,000 hours a year, somewhere in that nature, right? So if 17 seconds equals 2,000 action hours, if you can cross the 34-second mark, as I was saying, if you add 17 and 17 seconds and you create a momentum from that first 17, attach another good thought that's going to attach itself to it, into the next 17, you got 34 seconds, and then another 17 seconds into the next 34, which brings you up to 51, and you got this momentum going. Guys, 2,000 action hours, and if you cross that 34-second mark, you can multiply your action by 10 for 20,000 action hours. So what I'm trying to share with you is that when you are thinking about these things in your mind, you are creating. You are co-creating with the universe. It's just the way that it works, guys. It's just the way that it works. We don't have to complicate it. Our human minds want to complicate it because we've been programmed to think for so long the complete opposite way. So because we've been programmed to hold on to that which we don't want to see, when I'm telling you something that's going to take you into another dimension or another realm of you actually seeing what you do want to see, it seems foreign. It seems foreign because it's not what most people are used to. But I am now attracting people who are open to understand this concept because they do want to see something different in their lives, and they're tired of being in a box. The box is up here. You create the box in your mind. We live in a limitless universe with unlimited potential. And you have that limitless, unlimited potential within you. And the more you keep seeking things outside of you to bring to you or change what needs to be changed, it is an internal job, y'all. It's an internal thing that has to happen within in order for you to actually see the shift without. Okay? So now I know 17 seconds doesn't sound like much, but as you, how do I want to put this? If you could keep this without having the any contradictory thoughts attaching to it. So let me say this, right? Usually because we've been programmed to think the other way. Anything past 8 seconds, our mind automatically starts going into, but does this really work? Oh boy, this is taking too long. 17 seconds. 17 seconds for what? Oh boy. And you just come with everything that just completely contradicts and wipes out the vibration that you just sent out. Which is not what we're trying to do. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't intentionally mean to do that. It's just the operating system that your brain is used to operating from. So, for example, it's like you're trying to download, you have a Dell computer and you're trying to download Safari and make Safari work in a system that operates with Microsoft. It's two totally different. The Mac computer is a completely different operating system from our Microsoft systems that are operated through Dell and whatever other type of computers that we're working with. So when you upgrade to a higher operating system, you cannot use the same programs that you used in the old system in the new system because they're not compatible. So what I'm saying to you is that if you say that you want to shift and you say that you want change and you're starting to evolve and start, staying in a positive mindset of thinking about what it is that you do want. Let me say this. I know things happen in life. I mean, every day we experience certain things that happen that show up for us in our life. We can't change what comes. You understand what I'm saying? But we do have control of how we respond to it. So if you're going to focus on where you're going, you have to continue to focus on where you're going. But if you're trying to focus on where you're going and you're letting other people, places, and things keep bringing you down and reminding you of where you came from, you know what's going to end up happening? You're going to be trying to go here. And then as you're trying to excel, the other people are going to be bringing you back down to their level of understanding because they can't understand you when you're operating from here. It's foreign to them. So some things you're not going to be able to get everybody to be on your side about. When you're trying to tell them, well, listen, I really just don't have time to entertain that type of conversation anymore. Gossiping and drama and just all this stuff. And you just really just don't have time to entertain that anymore because you do not want to pick up that negative momentum and allow that into your energy field. It's going to contaminate you. You understand what I'm saying? And it's going to mess up what it is that you want to see evolve for yourself. And so I hope this is helping you. And I hope that this information that I'm sharing with you is bringing you to a heightened awareness. There is so much more to come from my beautiful mind. And I'm so grateful and thankful for you guys joining me on this experience and this episode of Beautiful Mind. So again, remember guys, 17 seconds. Create the momentum for whatever it is that you want to see for 17 seconds. I don't want to drag this out because I want to do different videos and segments on different things. I don't want to give you too much in one video. I'm going to break it up. Okay. So 17 seconds. Picture, feel, align with what it is that you do want to see. If you write it out, it'll be even better. Because as you're writing it out, you can't really stop your thought process. As you're writing it and you say, I gave you a quick example. I hope you guys never mind. I'll do another video for that. As you start to write it out and you're saying, today is the day that I never thought would actually come to fruition. I received an unexpected check in the mail today for $7,000. Lord knows I needed this check because there's some things that I really want to invest in for my upcoming career as a motivational speaker. Now that I have this $7,000, I'm going to contact the hotel venues so that I will be able to book a place and a location to hold the seminar where I want to hold this seminar. When people come to this seminar, lives are going to be changed. I see all of the smiles on the people's faces as they walk into the building, as they walk into the hotel. The food is delicious, and everyone is feeling really, really good and optimistic about themselves. As everyone is feeling good and optimistic about themselves, I stepped onto the stage and I told everyone to repeat after me. I can, I will, I must. And everyone stood up and clapped their hands. And as they clapped their hands, the fire began to burn through the soles of their feet. And everyone began to feel grounded. Everyone began to feel good. Everyone began to feel motivated. And now that I have everyone's attention, and now that everyone is motivated, I can step into this place. Okay, so do you see what just happened just now? That was probably more than 17 seconds. But as you can see, the way that I went about it was I allowed myself to just flow. I didn't really have to think so much about it. So because I didn't have to really think so much about it, and I just allowed everything to just flow, I stayed in the vibration of my co-creation. And this is how it works, okay? This is the way that it goes. So 17 seconds, guys. That's how you get started. And if you could connect in another 17 seconds and keep this momentum going and connect another 17 seconds, it is going to combust and give you that energy that is sensational. Okay? And as you do this, as you begin to do it deliberately, then you will see the universe responding to that which you have chosen to create. Thank you guys for tuning in to another segment of My Beautiful Mind with your girl Takiyah Diamond. Minds up. Have a wonderful day, and I hope that this video has touched your life in some way and educated you in another way that has helped you to just evolve. If this video has helped you, please subscribe and share this video with others. Leave a comment in the box at the bottom of this video. And just look forward to happy manifesting. Happy manifestations are coming your way. Mind's up. Beautiful mind. Have a blessed day.